Curtain time, ladies and gentlemen. Our stars make their entrance, and the Lux Radio Theater presentation of Another Language, starring Bette Davis, Fred MacMurray, John Beal, and May Robeson, is on the air. Our scene is a tiny studio apartment in downtown New York, the unpretentious but charmingly furnished home of Vicky and Stella Hallam. It's early Monday morning, and we find Vicky at the telephone. He seems to be having a little difficulty making himself understood.
Now listen, is this the Center Art Institute or isn't it? All right. Now, what? I don't care if you're only the cleaner. I don't care if you're the president. All I want to know is Mrs. Hallam still there. Mrs. Victor Hallam. Yeah, she's one of the students in the art class. Well, there must be somebody there. Well, run up and take a look, will you? It's important. I said run up and take a look.
Hello, Vicky.
Oh, never mind.
How are you, darling?
I'm all right. Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I'm terribly sorry.
It's nearly 8 o'clock. I've been trying to get you on the phone.
I know it's awful of me, but I couldn't stop before. I was right in the middle of the new piece. But it's done now. It's in the cast, and, oh, Vicky, I think it's going to be all right.
That's good.
You must be starved. I'll get you something right away.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe you don't remember what night this is.
Why, it's Monday.
Yeah, and we were supposed to be at my mother's at 7 o'clock sharp.
Oh, Vicky, darling.
Well, that's all right. It's not the first time you've forgotten it.
Are you angry with me, Vicky?
Well, I'm not exactly happy.
I'm sorry. I know how sacred these Monday night family meetings are.
They're not sacred, but I think we could make a little effort to get there once in a while. Walter manages it, and so does Paul. And their wives are there every time.
Yes. Has it ever occurred to you, Vicky, that maybe your brother's wives are a little more welcome than I am?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, but sometimes I feel I can't help it. I feel they resent me.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Why should my family resent you?
I don't know. But I think they do, Vicky. All except Papa. He's a dear.
And the rest of them are a lot of palookas, I suppose.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what you meant.
I didn't mean that at all. I like them, Vicky. I only wish I could make them like me, that's all.
Well, maybe you don't try. Maybe if we went up there a little more often, you'd get to know them better. It's not their fault, Stella.
I know that.
It's just that they don't understand you, all this art school stuff.
Oh, but you understand it. You do, don't you, Vicky?
Well, sure, I do.
Then give me a kiss, darling, and tell me that you're not mad anymore because I'm late.
Oh, but why did you have to pick the night of all nights to hold things up, Stella?
I couldn't help it, darling. Honestly, I couldn't. This bust of you was the first thing I've done that I thought was really good. And I feel like shouting. Probably it's because the subject was so grand.
Crazy.
Don't spoil it, Vicky. Kiss me and make it perfect.
Now hurry up and get ready.
I'll only be a minute.
Oh, Walter and Grace are going to stop by for us.
Are they?
Yeah, I told them you'd be late, so they're taking their time.
When Walter comes, make sure you don't smoke one of his cigars.
Huh?
If I remember, the last one you smoked flew up.
Oh, Walter's all right.
Of course he is.
Slow up, will you, Walter? My feet are killing me.
Which apartment is it, Grace?
12.
Boy, what a joint. What did Vicky ever want to live down in this part of town for, anyway?
Stella, you mean?
Yeah.
She's got him wound around her little finger. Ring the bell.
All right.
Guess she thinks living down here makes her arty or something.
Hello, Walter. Hello, Grace.
Hiya, Vicky boy. How's the kid?
Fine, thanks.
Well, step right in, Gracie. Make ourselves to home.
That's right, Walter. Well, Grace, it's been a long time. How are you?
All right.
Oh, Grace is dying. She says her feet are killing her. Hoof and mouth disease, that's what she's got. Guess we'll have to shoot her, eh? Where's the little woman, Vicky? Putting on the war paint?
She'll be ready in a minute.
Give her the gun, boy. Give her the gun. You know what I do to Gracie when she keeps me waiting? I give her the icy clutch.
Now, Walter, you stop it.
You know, you sneak up behind him, Vicky, and get him by the nape of the neck like this.
Crazy fool.
The icy clutch, Vicky. Get it?
Hello, Grace. Hello, Stella.
Hi, you still old girl. How's the kid?
Fine, Walter. How are you?
Well, I'm like the weather. Everybody complains about me, but nobody does anything.
Oh, shut up.
Say, we'd better get going. Mom will be waiting for us.
I'm ready.
I'll run down and hail a cab.
Oh, don't be foolish, Vicky.
Oh, we've got to, Grace. We're late already, and it's my fault. I'll turn out the lights.
No sooner said than done.
Oh, Walter, not all of them.
I
We'll
can't
break
see
our
your hand
necks.
before my face.
Ooh, boogie, 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 boogie.
Stop it now,
The
Walter.
icy clutch. Come on, Mama. Come on. Open up.
Stop it, Walter.
Hello, Mama.
Hello, Victor. Hello, dear.
Hiya, Mom.
Come in. Oh,
Well, Mama, how's my best girl?
I'm fine, my boy. You know, I was afraid you were not coming. Oh, how do you do, Stella? Well, this is a surprise.
Hello, Mother. I'm awfully glad to see you. How are you?
Pretty well, thanks. Oh, these flowers for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But you shouldn't, you know.
Boo.
Walter, my boy, I knew I could count on you. How are the children, Grace?
Johnny's got a sniffle. Everybody here tonight, Grandma?
My sons never forget Monday nights.
Listen, what's the matter with your son's wives?
I always say my son's wives are very good to me also. All except Stella. You know, I'm afraid we are not quite high-toned enough for Stella.
Oh, Mother, you know that isn't true. You don't understand.
I understand perfectly, my dear. Well, come in. Don't stand here in the hall. They're all inside waiting.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Etta.
Well, hello. You're a stranger.
I know, I'm really ashamed.
I feel as if we ought to be introduced.
Oh, Etta, it isn't as bad as all that.
Stella, my child, I knew you'd come.
Hello, Father.
Hello, Stella.
Paul, how are you, Paul?
Say, aren't those chrysanthemums beauties? Those are beauties, Stella. Aren't the beauties, everybody? They must have cost something, all right.
Yes, they're very lovely. It's too bad we haven't anything to put them in.
Gee, you blew yourself. Hard times didn't seem to hit you, Vicky.
They're wonderful, beautiful.
Yes, but Stella, you know, you shouldn't let your husband spend so much money for nothing. How's your new maid, Grace?
How is she? She ate 3 eggs for breakfast this morning. That's how is she. That's nerve. Do you know it? I'll say it's nerve.
Oh, I wouldn't keep her.
I'm not.
Hi, yet, old kid.
Stop that, Walter Hallam. Grace, that husband of yours is too fresh entirely.
Well, you know, Walter has to have his little joke.
Walter, did you see the new brooch Paul gave Etta?
No, let's see. Say, not bad.
I like that center diamond, Etta. It's a marquis. Never met him. My acquaintance begins and ends with a chip.
Oh, Paul, where's Jerry? Everybody's here now but Jerry.
He said he'd drop in later if he could.
Well, that's right, you know. You're not firm enough. You're not firm enough with your son, Etta. You know, Monday nights ought to begin to mean something to him. Now Jerry's quite old enough.
That's true, Mama. Etta, you ought to talk to him.
You know, I don't think I've seen Jerry
You know how long? I'll tell you. Not since your wedding. That shows how often you visit us, Stella.
But that's not possible.
You wouldn't know him now, Stella.
Yes, he's a grown-up man all of a sudden. Oh, I can't believe it myself.
He reminds me a lot of the way Vicky used to look.
Oh, there's a strong resemblance between all the boys. I said to Grandma the other day, I said, Vicky's getting to be the image of Paul, now that he's putting on weight.
Who's putting on weight?
You.
Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, Vicky, you big fat thing. You know you gained 11 pounds in the last year.
Victor gained 11 pounds? Why, that's wonderful.
You don't seem to think it's so wonderful, Stella.
What? Stella, you're not happy that your husband's putting on flesh?
I want him to stay young and handsome.
Oh, nonsense. People should eat plenty. Never mind how they look.
That's right, Mommy. You tell that to Stella. She's positively starving me.
Oh, Vicky, Mother actually believes it.
No, she's pretty good to me, my wife is.
And I guess you're pretty good to her. All my boys are good husbands.
Good, but not romantic.
What have we got to be romantic, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sit down, Stella. Sit down. Don't act like company.
Oh, I'm not. Really, I'm not.
Well, you don't even take your hat off. That's not very nice, you know.
She knows it's becoming.
Why, it's so light I didn't even know it was on.
Well, take it off. We all saw it. Oh, here's Jerry now.
Come on in, Jerry. The door's open.
Fine time to be coming. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Grandma.
You've been forgetting your old grandmother.
Oh, no, I haven't, Grandma, but you know how it is.
Hello, Jerry.
Oh.
Jerry, this is your Aunt Stella, for goodness sakes. You remember your Aunt Stella. Say, how'd you do? Where's your tongue?
Oh, he does remind me of the way Vicky used to be.
Sure, I remember Aunt Stella. How do, Aunt Stella?
Aunt Stella, that makes me feel so old.
Well, if I don't call you aunt, I can't kiss you. And besides, you're not a bit like an aunt. I mean, well, you're not a bit old.
Hey, go on,
no,
Jerry.
He even puts his foot in it the way Vicky used to.
His ways are a lot like Vicky's, but I don't notice the resemblance so much.
Etta means Vicky was never so good looking.
Oh, yes, he was.
Here you're a businessman now, Jerry.
Yeah, Dad decided last week he couldn't get along without me. Oh, so we're not going to have an architect in the family, huh? Well, it doesn't look like it.
Jerry, did you really want to study architecture?
I was crazy to. I guess I still want to about more than anything else in the world.
Well, come on in, everyone. There's lots to eat.
That's the best news I've had since breakfast.
Come along, Vicky. We'll show that pretty little wife of yours how a boy should be fed.
Yeah, let me at it.